Hello guys and welcome back to part 3 of Detroit Become Human. We had a great time with the last one. It's been super fun to see how it's all playing out so far. I kind of just want to get on with it, so this is going to be a really short intro, but just to catch you up if you haven't seen it, we have explored a homicide, we have run away from Todd and killed Todd. Also, the last one ended with the deviant homicide kind of android, whatever he was, actually shooting himself and Connor because I decided to probe his memory, which was the wrong choice to go down. In hindsight, it was not the way I wanted it to go, because in the past I've done options where you can talk about RA9 and the religion and what have you and stuff like that, which actually gives you more options future, I think, in the game and what have you, but equally there were things that I did find out, so it's always worth knowing. So yeah, we had a weird experience in the last one. It was really fun, it was a laugh, I really enjoyed it, I hope you guys did too. But we're now in a new situation. We're now with Alice and Kara again as they run away. They're now looking for refuge. So we're going to get into it. We're just going to see where this kind of takes us. We're going to have some fun with it and, yeah, hopefully really enjoy kind of what the game has to offer moving forwards. As always, make sure to like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content. I hope you guys are. I hope you guys are having a great time hanging out. Yeah, it's been really, really fun to do this. As some of you will know, this is, to me, my personal all-time favourite game. And it doesn't matter how many times I seem to play it, I'm always learning something new. So this has been a really, really cool experience to be able to break it down with you guys and explore it in a completely new and different way. So, as I said, if you're enjoying it, you know what to do. But for now, let's stop the talky-talky, let's get into it, let's have some fun, and yeah, it'll be great. So, we're going to literally just pick up from where we left off last time. There's not going to be any messing around or what have you. We're just going to get straight into it. So, let's do that. Right, so we are literally we're just gonna go. I've loaded it up. It's paused. We're just gonna run it. So I'm gonna stick my camera up in the top and let's do it.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
Right, let's see how this goes.
All right. End of the line.
End of the line.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
She cleaned herself up quite nicely. Alice is currently neutral with me. That's what you didn't see behind the camera.
Wake up. We have to go.
No, it's only this time round playing it that I realised Kara actually has her name on her shirt, which is interesting because I don't think they all have that unless they have their names programmed. I guess if they have their names programmed, it automatically comes up, doesn't it? But not all of them have that, so...
Listen, we have nowhere to go. She's exhausted and it's pouring rain. Can we just stay for a little while?
This bus is going back to the depot. There's nothing I can do.
He's not a bad guy, he's just doing his job. He would happily do that for us if he could, but... Can't be a fun call for him to make either, if I'm being honest. Graphically, I still say it time and time again. It doesn't matter when this game came out. What, 2018?
Okay?
It is such a pretty game.
We'll find somewhere to spend the night.
Right, there's a few different options,
On,
so let's go and
hurry.
see what we've got. Okay.
We need a place to stay. Do you know anywhere we could spend the night?
God, he's creepy. That is just creepy. Right, so let's get up to the crossroads here and see what we've got. See what our options are. So there's one there, There's an option over there, an option there, and an option there. There's quite a few different options. Let's go with the one on this side of the road. Oh, wait, hold on. What's this one? I haven't seen this one before. Won't open before morning. Open 24/7. Can't stay. Comfortable but not discreet. Will need money. Don't think I have money. Or is it worth just looking at some of these at the very least?
It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
It's worth checking out, I guess. Ah, that's how I get a change of clothes. This feels like a bad idea. This feels like a really bad idea, but he is soundo. What I don't want to do is get her killed.
What are you doing? They're not our clothes.
We need them, Alice. You need something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform.
But that's stealing. We can't do that.
Damn it. These are the parts of the game that really confuse me.
We won't do it, okay?
It conflicts me. Right, Alice is now warm with me because I listened to her, which is good. But I do get seriously conflicted with this part of the game in particular because Alice wants to do certain things. She wants to be the good person. And I find it so easy to just say, oh, you know what, it'll be fine, you know. But I also don't want to risk anything that's going to get me or Alice hurt. This is the thing. For me, in this game, when it comes down to choices that involve Alice, I always feel it best to put Alice first. For me, playing the game, that's how I always look at it, is what would my choices be? 9 out of 10 times it would be to make sure that Alice is the one that survives. See, I don't think I have any money, but... Uh-oh.
We're not going in?
We have to find $40 and get rid of this uniform. Or go somewhere else.
Well, sleeping in the motel doesn't seem like much of an option, I'll be honest with you. Alright, there's one over there. There's an option over there at the 24/7 place. What's this? Uncomfortable but safe, how to get in. What's the one further up from there? Very uncomfortable, but it's still discreet. Open 24/7, can't sleep here, ask for help. Or the drugstore, the shop is closed, so there's absolutely no point really worrying about that. The parking lot might be a better idea. I mean, this is closed and it's no androids allowed. Like, I ain't gonna get anywhere with this. Where's Alice? Alice, don't just wander off, you dum-dum.
Bus stop is closed for the night.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight.
He was also kind of creepy too, I'm not going to lie. Equally, we do know something a little different now.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
Right, let's check out over here, see if anyone can help us. Why do I feel like this is a bad idea too?
Look, the store is still open. Maybe we should go inside. At least you'll be out of the cold.
What do you want?
I'm with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
Shit. A homeless android? Ah, that's the best yet. Look, this is a convenience store, not the Salvation Army, okay? You better go if you're not gonna buy anything.
Don't do it. No, 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 no. No. It's only going to get us killed. It's not a smart idea. It'll upset Alice. It's just not. It's not smart. This is not who we are. I don't want to play that way that makes Kara out to be the bad person. And you know what? People in chat, you can call it boring, you can call it whatever you want to call it. But again, it comes from a place of going, where, like, how do I keep Alice safe? Rebuild Southwest Detroit, a better place to live. You're doing a great job.
An abandoned house. At least we'd be out of the rain.
Yeah, that also feels like a
Carl,
bad idea.
I don't like this place.
I know. But it's just for one night, and no one will look for us here.
Find a wire cutter. Oh, that's the hole in the fence that I need to cut. Okay, what's the other option? It's round here, isn't it? Oh, there is a car. That feels a little less safe, but at least it's open, I guess.
It looks abandoned. Stand back, Alice.
I guess we're going with this option.
It's dry inside, and nobody will find us here.
You hope.
I don't want to sleep in there.
Okay.
Can't we find a better place?
You know what? Suck it.
We're better off staying. Alice.
Sometimes to
Important things
keep
must be
someone safe,
safe.
you got to do the things that they don't like.
And it's just for tonight.
One evening, get over it. I know you want the motel, but the motel's likely to get us killed. So, let's just suck it up, Buttercup, and get over it, alright? At least it's dry. Alice is now distant. Well, you know what? Stop being a spoilt little brat. I'm trying here, okay? I'm doing my best.
Why didn't he ever love me?
Oof. Ouch.
Why was he always so upset with me? All I wanted was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry. I
Mate,
just wanted
why?
us to be a family.
Why?
I just wanted him to love me. Why can't we just be happy?
How do you respond to that, man?
You'll
Like,
never leave
I was a
me, right?
youth worker
Promise you'll never go.
for 9 years.
I promise.
Yeah, we got Alice back. Good.
Will we be together forever?
That's the only option I have. I was a youth worker for 9 years, and I've had to deal with some things and work through some things with some young people that you never want to go through yourself. But sometimes you just don't have those words. Like, sometimes you just don't have the words to be like, yeah, you know, this is all going to be alright. So that is tough. That is tough. That's why I love this game. So much resonates with me. Oh my gosh, look at the different pathways. Holy cow. Right, okay. I want to see what the options were. So 27% stay in the abandoned car. 44% end up in the house. Kara sleeps next to Alice. Watch Alice from the chair. I don't know where that option would have taken us. Where does this one go? Notice the cash register. So this would have been stealing and such. So this would have been in the supermarket. 81% go down that route to begin with. Ralph helps with kind of all of this stuff. So I think I have done the squatting in the house route before. And I do think it works out okay, but it's not foolproof. It would have been interesting to see what happens. If we had taken the clothes, I think we would have probably been okay. I think we wake the dude up and have a bit of an issue. But I think either way it leads to leaving the laundromat. So I think that's probably alright. The motel, you can go down that route. It looks like either way, actually, you can get through this by doing any of the different tracks. But I don't know. I feel like personally I did the right thing. Right, let's move it on. This is the furthest we've got so far, because of course the other day it all crashed and I had to redo the other one and what have you. So we're now getting somewhere. And it looks like we are back with Markus, who is in a little bit of a mess. To be fair, this bit, if I remember correctly, can be a little bit creepy. Because he is banged up. Diagnose. You are screwed, my friend. Left and right leg components are missing, so you can't stand up. Firium pump regulator, aka your heart. All systems in low power mode. Missing an eye. And audio processor, aka your ears are buggered. Basically, mate, you're not having a very good time. But the first point of call is to replace your damn legs. Always get the wrong freaking button. This is probably one of the more tenser moments of the game, but I think this part works really well, actually. That will work. I'll take that. Imagine just like you break your leg and you're just like, oh, I'll just replace it. It's all good. Imagine being able to do that. Right, there's one leg. I mean, it's not going to help you get that far, but I mean, it's a start. That one is damaged. That one is absolutely useless. Jesus, that one's still talking. That one's working though. At least this might get us up on our feet for a little while. Look at the robot. Look at the androids behind him talking, and like, this is what makes this bit so creepy to me. Is you can't hear anything, but everything around you's moving and talking and has a... It's almost like... It genuinely feels a bit like hell. This is what hell for androids is. Oh god, it's this one here. Get off of me, you freak! Oh, Jericho, yes. And he's frozen. Actually, have you got anything that I can have? Nope, you are stuck. It's very dark here. I don't like the dark. I don't mind it actually, but there you go. Oh, it's the arms. Ah! This is genuinely like a horror aspect of the game. It's just vile. Get off of me! Where are you going? Look at some of these ones just wandering around aimlessly. This really is like hell. And the problem is without your unit to already help you out, you're not actually going to find much like that easily. The optical unit is the bit you want to work with first. That ain't going to work. Wrong eye. You are a useless spawn. Look at the one crawling out. Oh, Jesus, get off of me. I swear this game likes to make me shit myself on this part. I'm sorry, friend. I need to do what I need to do. I may need to come back to you, alright? I'm leaving you to live for now, but I may need to come back to you. Okay? I do think eventually my options are going to run out. That, on the other hand, I do need.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm an AK-700 android.
Great. Guess what? You're about to be eyeless.
What is this? My program has detected an anomaly. Please contact the nearest satellite matrix center.
Well, at least I can see again. Ah! He's now got two different coloured eyes. Woo! Bit like me. Interesting fact. One eye is blue, one eye is green. This makes things a lot easier. There's the regulator that I need. That's the way out. And there's the audio processor. So we have our two main components. Let's go for the audio component first, and then we'll get the other bit. I don't care whether this one is alive or not. I'm dealing with it. this is probably going to be worse, being able to hear what's actually happening around you. Oh. That is so weird in my ears. That is the weirdest sensation in the world. Right, this one is already actually dead. Like, I'm not too fussed about taking this one. I'll be honest with you. I'd rather not take the one from the one that was begging me to keep them alive. You gotta do this quickly, my friend. I mean, you could at least give it back to him. I know it's faulty, but still. Condition stabilized. There we go, we're getting somewhere. I'm gonna live, boy, I'm gonna live. There we go, now we can get out of here. So, let's do it. Come on, use those muscles, boy. I can't imagine how hard this would be, to be fair. Oh, look at the one sliding back down. Oh, I'm sorry. No! We did it, though. We're up. We're out of the pit. We've got new components. Time to rebuild, boys. Oh, that's right. I get rid of it, don't I? This is the first case of getting rid of the processing kind of thing. I forget about that. And Yankee Yank. Pretty sure that's a power off button as well, isn't it? That's what it looked like underneath. Also, why do they make androids look so ripped? Like, genuinely, what the hell?
My name is Markus.
Hoorah! I don't know why I did hoorah like he's in the army, but, you know. I do love the coat. I love the... I love where this kind of goes. That is a really cool scene, actually. That whole thing is just really, like... For me, that sets the tone for his story moving forward now. Right, what were my options? Right. So, find optical unit. There was 2 other options that I could have taken, but it looks like... interesting. Looks like if I did one of those, it would have gone badly for me. I don't know if it would then loop back round, but... Android begs to die. I could have killed it. That was another one that I didn't do. So... It's interesting. What were the world stats? So everyone has to get out at the end. I kind of chose kind of the majority. I refused to kill for the pump, which only 24% of people do. You sick savages. 99% find that audio processor. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Right, look, see? New model! For those of you who were worried, new model. It's absolutely fine. Now I need to find Amanda, though. Amanda! Also, can I just say how much I love this place? Like, this is an awesome area for the game. I think I may have found Amanda.
Amanda.
Amanda trusted. Good to know.
Connor, it's good to see you.
What you mean, considering I got a bullet in my brain last time?
Your predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. It knew deviance
Guess whose
could
fault
be
that was?
unpredictable, but it wasn't careful enough. I hope you won't make the same
Oh,
mistake.
wow. I got the
I
blame
don't
for that.
intend to.
And then apparently
When a
my
common
relationship with
is
her went
destroyed,
down.
its memory is transferred to the next one. But some data can be lost in the process.
Great.
Avoid being destroyed. It would be better
You know when
for
a game
you
is trying to
and
send the actual person
investigation.
playing the game the message?
I understand.
The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you
Like,
think of
I
the
know better.
deviant?
I don't need the game to tell me I know better.
It could have killed everyone in the room. The previous Connor should have anticipated the danger. It was a mistake to let an armed policeman so close to the deviant.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective.
I think he still is a good detective if you
He's
give
an
him the
intriguing
chance.
character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will try to establish a friendly relationship. If I can get him to trust me,
Apparently
it will
she
be
didn't like
helpful
that
for the
either.
investigation.
There's no
More
pleasing
and
some
more
people.
Androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this. Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
All right. I hear you loud and clear. Oh. Why am I flashing yellow, though? Still some software instability. It carries over. Look for Lieutenant Anderson. Hank!
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
You might be in shock.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level, with a Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night. Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or
Moving on.
casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go.
All right, what do I need to look for while I'm here?
The countries in the region,
I can speak to this lady over here first.
Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far,
I'm
there has
looking
been
for
no
Lieutenant
response from
Anderson's
either
desk.
Moscow or Washington.
It's that desk right
We'll
there.
keep you informed
Oh, well, now I know
minute
Snow.
by minute
Okay, fine.
as the
Saves me from
situation
searching
develops.
everywhere else. I don't think it's going to make a massive difference. Oh, I can still look, though. P.O. Brown. Detective Reed. P.O. Miller. It's interesting to see who else is in the room. P.O. Wilson! Woo! Technically my wife, but, you know. Blank. Interesting. Wait, that's Hank's desk, isn't it? No, this is Hank's desk. That's his old partner's desk. That's right. That's the one.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
just gonna, you know, sit and wait. You know what? For an android, he gets very bored very quickly. He does not like to be sat around for too long. Knight of the Black Death. He's a heavy metal kind of guy. Right, what we got? Coffee cup, cold coffee. What idiot has cold coffee? Says the one who hasn't finished his cup of coffee in front of me. Japanese maple, which has died. That is an absolute tragedy. That is a beautiful plant. Donuts. However many days old. Anti-android slogans. Use your brain, not your android. Android free space. Well, I'm in a bad place. Detroit basketball cap. Really want to get into the NBA. It's one of those things that, being a Brit, I don't know a lot about, so I'd love to get to know more about it. Because I do enjoy it, so. Matches, Jimmy's Bar. Dog hairs from a St. Bernard dog. Ah, what a beautiful, beautiful dog. Red Ice Task Force. And there he is, right at the front, looking... actually, not like a complete hobo. Damn. The man got history. Lieutenant Anderson was a decorated officer. Was. And look who shows up.
Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
God, I saw you get shot in the head last night.
Oh, that doesn't work.
Was
He did not like that. Just to let you know from behind the camera, he did not like that.
Sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Oh, Jesus.
And you thought you got rid of me,
Hey,
boy.
in my office.
Well, I've lost the option to call now.
We really need the forensics.
The free laws of robotic parenting. Interesting. Ivanov says niet. Niet!
10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents.
This feels a little too real. Not to get political, because I don't do that on this channel, but that feels a little too real.
But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case.
He's really not happy about it.
Androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you let me hold the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Whoa! I have feelings.
Trying to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, cause it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jesus. Whoa.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitch. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Holy shit. Damn, son. He just got absolutely wrecked. Oh my god. Oh god, not this dickhead.
Shit. Look at that. A fucking ghost. His clone ends up in a dumpster, but this morning, what do you know? Another son of a bitch takes his place.
Hello, Detective Reed.
Never seen an android like you before. What model are you?
RK-800. I'm a prototype.
A prototype? Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all.
Oh,
Is that
replace you in a heartbeat. You're a dick.
Bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on!
Alright. Alright, I'll bring you a coffee. I'll bring you a coffee. That's fine. You want a coffee? There, have a coffee.
Do yourself a favor.
Thought you wanted a coffee.
Stay out of my way.
Looks like Hank's not the only one that doesn't like androids. Drink it yourself, kid. Oh, have a donut while you're at it. I do feel really bad for him.
Several sources report
The amount of shit he has to deal with.
Detroit police with a prototype detected animal. Although police
I forget what happens if you look around for long enough.
What? What are you looking at? Hey, fuck you.
You too, buddy. What if I keep just staring at him? That guy's just a mess. Right. Okay. I feel like we got less done this time round. Like, we've only done a couple of bits, but it is amazing how... Oh, wait, there are... Hold on, there are other bits that I could do. It's amazing how quickly the game plays, is what I was trying to say. Interesting. There isn't really much more for me to do, unless I go and speak to the captain. Can I go and speak to the captain? Captain? Captain, my captain? Well, meh. Right, Hank, it's you and me.
I understand the destruction of my predecessor may have been unpleasant for you, Lieutenant.
Take a look at these samples yet?
I'll do everything I can to
report
make
says
sure
they
it
cut
doesn't
it with
happen again. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
That ain't gonna go down well. I shouldn't have picked that one. Let's go positive.
In any case, I'd like you to know I'm
See, I've
very
missed
happy to be
options
working
here
with
because I died,
I'm
which
sure
is
we'll make a great
really
team.
annoying.
Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Oh, I thought he would get pissy about that. Don't know why. Just thought he would. This is probably one of the slower missions of the game, but it is good.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
Not a dumbass.
Dog hairs on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you?
Oh, come on, Hank. Don't be a dick.
Sumo.
What a name! Also, that goes well with Hank, so that put me up a little bit.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
I don't know why he got pissed off about that. I don't know why that brings my reputation with him down, but there we go.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
Well, but that seems to go well with him, so I have absolutely no friggin' idea. The anti-android thing's probably not going to go very well, but oh well.
Around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
Take a look at the samples yet?
Yeah, that didn't go well. Did not go well.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
Alright, I'll chase it up.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at
That
this
was
time?
not a smart idea. Don't question him on his hours. That
Stop busting my balls, okay?
That would not have gone down well.
If you
Well,
have
let's
any
get to work.
files on deviants,
Let's get to
I'd
work
like to
instead of
take a look.
antagonizing the poor man.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Interesting. Gordon Lopez, Charles Bell, Sarah Cornwall. These are the people that these androids have attacked. Floyd Mills, Leo Manfred, Todd Williams. There she is. Or we could just do that.
243 files. First dates
But if
back
you go
in
down
9 months.
long enough, you see the ones that
It
you're
all
used to.
started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
No, leave them alone.
I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Okay. Shit, that was not the right word. Damn it.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen,
Yeah, that didn't go down
If it
well.
was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster.
That didn't go
and send
down
a
well.
match to it. So stop pissing me off.
What do you want me to do? I feel like whatever option you choose here, it's always going to go down.
I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I feel like whatever you do, it goes wrong for you there. You know what I mean? I don't think there's any outcome where he's just going to be like, oh yeah, we can be friends. Especially when you want to ask all the different questions. You know what I mean? Right. So there was a few different bits. Android saved in interrogation. Talk with. So if I had done that, that would have been fine, and he would have been in one of the rooms. I assume. So, yeah. Follow Hank into Fowler's office. I didn't do, but I did listen from the outside. Talk to Hank, examine Hank. So this could have gone two different ways. I mean, most people go with Hank gets the lead, so 97% of people get that. It's interesting to see how that plans out. But let's do one more. We'll do one more mission. And we will stop there for this one. I'm going to try and do some bulk recording today, so if you see in the future recordings that I'm still wearing the same stuff or what have you, it's kind of all filmed around about the same time, but I want to try and get some bulk recording done because I am away for a little while, so it'll be good to get it ready and done so that, you know, it's just there. But we're gonna go with this one for now and just see how we go. How is it still raining? There's a crowbar. You never know when it might be helpful. See, it's teeming with life now, but police patrolling the area is not what we want. Need to remove that thing from the side of my damn head and get a haircut. Oh, look, scissors. They might be handy. Let's get rid of that chip in the side of my head first. Oh, or not. Badass haircut, though. Ooh. You know what? Let's go with white. That does look sick. I'm not gonna lie. What does the black look like? Just looks too dark. What about the blonde? I'm gonna go white. I know a lot of people probably go for the white option, but it is a dope option. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Remove the thingamabob from the side of my head. She did that a lot smoother than Markus did. Having the same clothes on, though, is not going to help. Oh, look. Deaf to androids. Well, that's not the way we want it to go. Also, didn't know there was an android down there. Crowbar. How has that not woken Alice up yet? But I wish I could sleep like that. Right, we should be pretty safe to get out of here then. I hope.
Alice. Wake up, Alice.
So it wasn't a nightmare.
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare. How do you feel?
I'm cold. What are we gonna do now?
That android we saw yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. The train passes just on the other side of the road. The station can't be far. You feel okay to walk a little? Let's go then.
She didn't actually answer you, but whatever.
You're pretty like that.
Oh, thank you. You know what, chat? No one ever tells me that I'm pretty. Thank God they don't. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's Connor. It's Connor and Hank.
Police are on our trail.
All right. That's all for now. Free to go.
We've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up. What are you gonna
I
do
always
with
forget that they are that close in proximity to each other.
I have no idea.
It took the first bus that came along and stayed at the end of the line. Its decision wasn't planned. It was driven by fear.
Androids don't feel fear.
Deviants do. They get overwhelmed by their emotions and make irrational decisions.
All right, well, that still doesn't tell us where it went.
It didn't have a plan, and it had nowhere to go. Maybe it didn't go far.
Such a shame that he's so smart. That he just knows, like, he's far too intelligent for his own good. Reach the train station. This is not going to be... This bit is never easy. I never find this bit easy. But we're doing well, we're on the move. Flippin' heck. That's just far too close. Right, there is one up there.
Reported 91011 in the Ferndale area.
99% danger. Like, it is tense. But you know that by doing this, you're doing the right thing, so...
Patrol 13.
Right, how much further have we got to go? Still quite a way. So many different options that you can choose. I've actually never done that one. I normally hide behind the I normally just hide behind that there. I think that's a police officer stood there, isn't it? Oh, we pretty much made it. I think we're pretty much there.
They won't get far. We'll find it sooner or later. Let's go.
Yeah, we got out. We did it. We're pros.
Are you okay?
You don't look it. It is really sad watching Alice at times. Right, so, how did we do? Oh my gosh, there was another pathway entirely that we didn't take. I didn't know you could do that. You may have just heard my phone go off. Oh, yes, I have done Kara and Alice reach the other side, but oh my day. So 65% do the Kara and Alice reach the other side, which is interesting. I don't know what the other options are. I assume... Oh, hold on a minute. Is this the race? No, there's another one that he does. This is a different one. Yeah, because there's a few different options here. I think this one is if... This one's if we chose to do the house. Wish my phone would stop doing that. My goodness me. Yeah, if we had chosen to go through the house and do stuff like that, that would have been a totally different story. As it is, that's... So, yeah. So, as it is, going the option we did go, we actually did quite well. But again, you could have had Connor chase us. It could have all led up to that, but we managed to avoid it. So only 19% of people reached the train safely. That is incredible. That is absolutely wild. But that is where we are going to leave it for today. Or certainly on this one anyway. So thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for being here for part 3. It's been absolutely awesome. Again, I am going to be continuing on doing some bulk recording today, so don't go too far. Don't worry. We will be back with part 4 before you know it, because it's going to be there and ready to go. All ready for your viewing pleasure. What do you want to see moving forwards? What kind of storylines are you really excited about that we haven't got to yet? How have you played this differently? Would you have liked to have seen the chase more than reaching to the train safely? Because, to be fair, the chase is a great one. What are the other 2 options that I didn't find from before? You know, what are they? How have you played the game? It's always fun to learn and see how you guys have done it. But, of course, although this one has been a shorter one, or like not a shorter, but a slower one in terms of its storytelling, it's still, in my opinion, been really, really, really fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. And, yeah, please do come back for part 4. And as always, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It'll be great to see you hanging about again. And I will see you very, very, very soon. Take care, guys. Goodbye.